All right, for today's video, we're going to talk about working with goats. If you watch the previous video about working with sheep, there's going to be some similarities between the two animals. One thing I want to point out about goats is they're way more vocal than sheep are. She's not going to let me get a single word in today, I feel. So in the sheep video, I start off talking about some different halters that you can use. You can use those same halters when working with a goat. But when you're in the show ring with a sheep, you use your bare hands. When you're in the show ring with a goat, you're going to use a chain. All right, so I want to talk about that first. When you put the chain on your goat, this is a young, small goat. This goat was born in about February, March. And so this chain is way too big. You can see that it can go over the head easily. It could slide off easily. So there's two things that you can do. Number one, you can shorten your chain. You can use the clips and make it a little bit shorter. So that way when you put it around the neck, you unclip, put it around the neck, it's a little bit tighter. Another thing you can do is when you put it around the neck of your goat, you can twist it around to make it slightly tighter. Now, like I said prior, goats are pretty vocal. They will make it sound like you're trying to kill them. We are not. What you want to do with your chain is find the jawline of your goat, set the chain right behind the jawline, right behind the ears, and set it like this. The goat is able to breathe. It's fine. We've got the head up. Similar to sheep, if you can control the head of your goat, you can control where their body goes. All right, if you need them to move forward, what you can do is hold their head up, take your tail, and you can pick it up and pull it forward. You don't want to wrench on it hard. It's just a small pressure point to get them to go forward. If you pull too hard, you can damage the tail, and that's not what we want to do. Another thing when you start out working with your goat, I'm 6 feet tall. This goat is just a little bit over 1 foot tall. So it's okay to crouch low when working with your goat. That's pretty normal. When getting it set up, I'm going to keep the head up like I did in the sheep video. I'm going to try and get the front legs to be shoulder width apart. Once again, these are animals. They don't have a very long attention span, so work with them for 15 to 20 minutes at a time, 4 to 5 times a week. Don't be surprised if they're loud, if they fight you on it, if they're hard to set up. All right, on the back, I'm going to set the legs shoulder width apart as well. The reason why I do everything shoulder width apart is because we show them as market animals. If we were showing them as breeding females, we would set them up a little bit differently. All right, now once again, this is the first time this goat's been worked with in bracing, so it's a little nervous as you can see. It's not setting up perfectly, but for day one, this is pretty good. So once again, work on having proper chain placement, head up and out, front leg shoulder width apart, back leg shoulder width apart and slightly behind the hip, and then you can work on spreading out the spine just like this. It's going to take patience and it's going to take some work, but we're going to get there. All right, I'll have more videos later on about the next steps working with your goat.